Hey there. Sorry for the flip-flop on the desk situation. So bottom line, this is my my setup as it currently exists. I have my personal laptop here, just hooked up to my old Roku TV from my old apartment, and I have a dual monitor setup here. That Samsung, I already have it. The only reason that one's not hooked up to the rest, it's going to be a quadruple monitor setup off this laptop, is just quite simply because I got that on eBay a couple of years ago and I didn't realize that it was without the power cord. That's coming in on Amazon in a couple of days, so this will be a quadruple monitor setup here. And then for my government laptop, I already have a triple monitor setup. The two monitors, and then the desktop or the screen itself. I have another table which I have my laminator and a binder press attached to, bulletin board. Whiteboard number 1, whiteboard number 2. This actually is a nice flip around setup. Unfortunately, moving from my old place to this current one, I lost the screws for the legs here. If I can figure out what thread size that takes, I could probably turn this back into a flip around setup. I've used this to track my my budget numbers. As you can see, I'm a big fan of whiteboard. I have it on my desk. Which that's the other thing. I already have one. I thought it might be nice to get a desk that could hold books. And then I toyed around with the idea of a stand-up desk. As long as I already have plenty of stand-up monitor displays. Thought better of it. Jen pointed out there's nothing wrong with this desk. We already have a. B, it'd be a huge hassle to get out of here. C, we already have a bookshelf. That was my other thought. Like I have a bunch of like MDMP, logistical sustainment planning books, etc. down here in the basement. But Jen pointed out she already bought a bookshelf, which we just haven't bothered to set up yet. So getting a desk which has the ability to hold books or is a stand-up display, whatever, it really doesn't add to my current situation that well. It's really just more about organizing the existing space better. You see my filing display down there. I'm really not hurting for want of organizers necessarily, just a matter of finding the self-discipline to sift through all of my shit better and figure out what can go where. Those binders are kind of an eyesore sitting where they are, but again, we have a bookshelf. I just have to find the self-discipline to put it together. My Alexa, plenty of maps. Anyway, yeah, this is what I'm working with down here in the basement of Casa La Jen. I know I need to organize those cords. I'm sorry. This is just to give you an idea what it is I'm working with. I already got a printer. Just a holder for like quick reference cards. Heck, it looks kind of dumb. I know, I'm sorry. I got that from before marriage, and the armor was a little expensive, so I've been reluctant to toss it. I got that initially because I didn't realize for HEMA that metal armor is illegal. I took a hard hit to the ribs once during practice, and I thought it might be nice to have a breastplate and something like a little bit harder than just like the foam protective gear that they usually use in HEMA tournaments. And I found out, well, the reason you don't see more people using hard shell armor is because it's illegal. They don't want somebody to get cut or take a particularly hard hit with something that doesn't have much give to it. Anyway, that's why that's there, and I got the thing just to hold it up. I thought maybe I was going to be able to turn that into like a suit of armor display, but just sort of an embarrassment to me. I really wish I hadn't gone down that rabbit hole. Anyway, so that is what I'm working with down here. Apologies for the mess. I know I really need to get the self-discipline to clean this up now that things are a little bit slower. It's kind of my wall of maps. I know I got kind of gone a little bit overboard with this. Map of Chicago from 1853, topographical map of the Eastern Tennessee area. I got while I was down there. I got that when I was with Jen to the start point of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Map of Chicago from 1888. A property map of Kane County from 1860. Map of Springfield from 1867. I don't remember what the hell this was. Map of the area around Palmyra, Pennsylvania, where the Hershey's chocolate factory and the 1825 Inn are. And then this is from our trip to Amish country in near Cave-in Rock, Illinois, western Kentucky. And the basement. Treadmill, elliptical, fan, and all of my embarrassing decorations that Jen doesn't want on the level of the house where her company ever comes. This is the bookshelf he spoke of. I took it out of its packaging. I still haven't put it together. As soon as I'm off the clock, I'll get on top of that. But in any case, this is just so you can get a full view of my setup. Got some water here for post-workout. And this is that smart TV that Porter got me a couple of years ago. We put this to good use. It's actually a great setup for when you're going for a run, having that smart TV right there. Jen partakes in that too. Map of Chicago from the Prohibition era. Yeah, I know, way too much map. And the wet bar, and my downstairs Furbo device. Anyway, hope this gives you an idea of what we're working with. Yeah, I know, there's plenty of shit to clean up. Kind of our dumping area. It's actually kind of a nice, like, almost like apartment flat, kind of like what Cindy had for Rita in Rita's final years. Map of Maine. Anyway, hope you guys are doing all right. Love you, 13.